Hello and a very warm welcome to this flight from Los Angeles over towards Dubai. We are in a Boeing 777-200LR. We took a flight in the A380, but my simulator took the liberty of crashing 17 hours into my flight. Well, not 17, 16 or 15 and a half. But I've decided to do this flight in the 200LR. 200LR is a wonderful aircraft, has the efficiency of the 777, and it will have the controllability of the 777, and yeah, I just thought it was worth it. Unfortunately, I cannot show the video to Los Angeles or any of the other videos before that, because it turned out that my screen record didn't work and it was showing black screen, so all the work I would put in to edit it is for nothing. So instead, we're going to start afresh. Since we're starting afresh, you'll note I'm sounding slightly different. That's because we're using my sonic presence and not my Odysseys, and they should sound slightly better, albeit you are going to hear all the noises in intricate detail, so, you know, make of that what you will. So before we can begin here, we need to make sure that GSX has access to my flight plan, which I think it does, but I'm going to make sure it does anyway. Reload SimBrief. There we go. It's got my fuel figure. It knows exactly what we need. Good. Next, we're going to request jetway. They're docking the jetway. And once the jetway is docked, we should have power available. Now, I noticed that unlike in the Airbus, it doesn't automatically open door 2 left, which I think is quite interesting. Anyway, who cares? There we go. Jetway is docked. Operate jetway has been completed. And now we should have ground power. So let's go into our batteries, turn them on, and external power on. Looking good. Next up, while that's happening, we can request catering and we can request refueling. Now, I'm using a custom... I've also re-enabled say intentions ground control with GSX, so as a result, I'm actually gonna wait for say intentions to open. There we go. Ground from flight deck.
Ground to flight deck, go ahead.
Please could you send the fuel truck? Yep, we actually have access to it over intercom 3.
Ground to flight deck, roger, stand by.
So the fuel truck is gonna come. Okay.
Ground to flight deck, fuel truck is on its way.
It certainly is, thank you. But yes, as I was saying, we're using a custom profile for the 200LR, not one provided by the community, but actually one created by Claude, because the only one provided by community is honestly a bit useless. It has all the door detection stuff disabled, and it just doesn't know what it's doing. So I've actually had it create one for me, modelled after the 300ER profile, which works so well, and that is exactly what it has done. Carrying on here, the panels look good. Put our window heats on. Check the fire and overheat test. That's looking frightfully good. Excuse me. Next up, we want to make sure the strobe lights are on.
Okay.
Meters.
Oxy tests. Captain and first officer both looking top there. Emergency exit lights to arm. Make sure the non-smoking sign is on, which it is. I'll also make sure my auto throttle switch is on. There we go. Ooh, and I think the catering vehicles are pulling in. And we can also do the annunciator lights test. You can see all of those lights. Christmas tree tests, I call it. and tower calls up. And there we go, back to bright. Lastly, we can put our ground cabin util and in-flight entertainment on, and then turn our ADIRS on, or ADIRU actually. Then I'm going to show you my tablet. Be given a forecast using the EFB Plus app, which is on flightsim.to. Very good. So, electronic flight pad.
Captain, catering is underway.
Ground to flight deck. Catering vehicles are in position.
Load flight. That should request it from SimBrief. Yep. .198.0 or zero fuel weight. We were expecting 198.0, which is looking great. I'll go to the briefing panel because that takes me inside my flight plan. And there we go, that's all looking good, so we're ready for our CDU programming. And I think my IRS alignment time is set to quick. Let me actually cross-check that now. PMDG setup options simulation. IRS alignment, realistic. It's too late now, of course, but anyway. Right, position in it. We're going to enter our GPS position into 5. Right, IRS aligned, good. We are located in Los Angeles, or Kilo Lima Alpha X-ray. In gate 41. Ooh, look, it worked for once. I can go into the route, request, SimBrief route. Initial cruise is for L280, distance of 7765 nautical miles. Let's set payload. Ooh, I have noticed we're in pounds. We'll select route and then we're going to go into displays and find out why we're getting things in pounds.
Ground to flight deck. Refueling in progress.
It's not in progress, but it will be. Right, kilos please, thank you. And I want to listen out to make sure refueling happens. I think the catering trucks are just leaving. Yep. Catering is complete, so therefore we can call the boarding.
Captain,
Yes!
catering is complete.
Listen to that. Oh, never mind. That was actually the boarding. I should have asked the cabin crew to commence boarding. Don't know why I
Boarding
did.
has commenced, Captain.
That's wonderful, thank you. Please do let us know if you need anything.
Of course, Captain. I'll keep keep everything running smoothly and let you know if anything comes up.
Okay. And it appears... Nope. It can't enter the fuel for itself, so we have to enter it ourselves instead. Fuel 144.0 is what we'll use. Alright, refueling has begun. Well, good, the pushback tug is connecting, so that we're ready for that as well. I might actually ask Claude to check the logs so we can, because I've noticed it's also not using the CDU. It only went to the service vehicles panel, but it hasn't actually done what it often does, search the fuel and the payload. So yeah. Although that being said, it could also be because of the options. Could well be that CDU 3 is not available. I might have... I should check that now. Just because I'm interested. The SDK is broadcast and CD number 2, so never mind. I have absolutely no idea then why it couldn't type out its own fuel figure. One thing that I do believe though is that we can connect up an air conditioning unit. Oh shit. Which I've now requested. There we go. Okay, we must accept the perf in it, but flight level 280, not flight level 390. I will also start PACX and Pegasus. Okay, PACX is started. Next, start flight. 26 people have come aboard the plane on GSX. Let's go to the performance tool. I wondered if the EFB Plus... Folks! I never loaded in the route uplink. I've got a bit of confusion here. We're not UAE 215, we're Echo Kilo 215. That's our flight number. There we go. Activate that. There we go. Now we can go to our thrust limb because we've already got the weights in, and we can go to the perf tool. .25 right. Runway heading is 252, which I will dial in now. There we go, 252 is set. No slope. Nice long runway. We'll import weight and config from the aircraft. Air conditioning auto if at all possible. Import weather. Altimeter 29905. Okay, we do not actually have a selected temp. It's just full takeoff thrust. Trim of 6.0. So that, my friends, is 2.25 units to MSFS BA, which is fine. So I won't actually touch this. Let's go straight to the takeoff ref, fill it in. $1,600, 1,000, 1,000. Might as well in procedure 2. Wind is 280/6. Ref out of plus 20.
Ground to flight deck, baggage loading complete.
That's copied, thank you. Didn't actually need to say that, but I wanted to thank them anyway.
Ground to flight deck, roger.
You can actually enter the runway slope as well into here. Runway config is dry. Cargo doors are now closing. That's looking good. Right, takeoff flaps 5. Trim should be 6.0, which it is. Let's get an IFR clearance, shall we?
G, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Papa.
I really want them to stop using
Los
sappy.
Angeles
I'd
International
love to
Airport.
hear
Information, Papa.
like proper.
Hey folks, welcome on our trip to
1653
Dubai.
Zulu.
I'm Emma. and I'll be
Arriving
looking after you
runways
today.
25 left,
Please take
24
your seats
right.
and stow your hand luggage safely.
Departing runways
If you need
25
any
right,
assistance, feel free to
24
reach out
left.
to me.
Yes.
Thank you
Wind
for flying with
280 at
Emirates Flight
6.
216.
Visibility 9er. View at 1900. Broken at 14, 14,000. Broken at 18, 18,000. Temperature 23, dew point 18. Altimeter 299.5.
Yep.
Density altitude 1,000 feet. Radar coverage temporarily reduced in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight.
LA delivery, a very good morning. Emirates 216 Heavy with information. Papa requesting IFR to Dubai.
Emirates 216 Heavy, cleared to Dubai via the Gorman departure. Radar vectors Gorman then is filed. Initial climb to 5,000. Departure on 124.3. Squawk 5141. Expect runway 25 right.
Hey folks, welcome on our trip to Dubai. I'm Emma, and I'll be looking after you today.
Cleared to Dubai via the Gorman 7 departure. Radar vectors Gorman then is filed. Initial climb 5,000, departure 124.3, squawk 5141, and we'll expect runway 25 right. Emirates 216 Heavy.
Emirates 216 Heavy, read back correct. Ground is on 121.75. Safe flight, sir.
Okay, the altitude set. Over to 121.75 for Emirates 216 Heavy. Bye bye. It's completely mistranslated what I said. I already went to on the small 75 for a minute Tango 16 Heavy. That's what that interpreted that as. Crazy. I've done a radio check and it sounds fine.
Zippy 23, request push and start.
Zippy 23, push and start at your discretion.
Push and start approved, Zippy 23.
Gem 7.
United 2667.
Gorman 7, that is. 25 right.
United 2667, runway 25 right taxi via Charlie 6, Bravo, Bravo 1.
Via Echo Hotel Foxtrot, I think. Just cross check it.
Bravo, Bravo 1, United 2667.
Yep. And that's it. It's just a vector, basically, but they'll probably clear us direct. Good. Now we can go back to a takeoff rough.
Skywest 3023, pushback approved.
And then V-speeds. 171 versus 171. 180 versus 180.
Alaska 1480.
And 183 versus 183. That's us set. Let me just dial that into my speed.
Pushback approved. Alaska 1418.
There we go.
Alaska 1326, ready for push. Alaska 1326, cleared for push and start.
Roger, pushback approved. Alaska 1326.
United 1621, ready to push. United 1621, push and start at your discretion.
Well, that's us basically programmed, folks. So I'm going to. I will do one thing though.
Ground American 19906, taxi to parking.
I've changed my active sky
Taxi
settings.
to parking via Whiskey Delta Kilo. Whiskey Delta Kilo, American 19906. United 2667, give way to the Aero Mexico 737 Max.
Giving way to the Aero Mexico 737 Max, United 2667.
Alaska 1418, ready to taxi. Alaska 1418, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 8, Bravo 1. Runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 8, Bravo 1, Alaska 1418.
There we go. We'll restart active sky.
3 ready to taxi.
Zippy 23, runway 24 left, taxi via Lima, Echo 6.
Runway 24 left taxi via Lima, Echo 6, Zippy 23.
American 19906, cross runway 6 right.
Okay, we're gonna
Cross runway 6 right, American 19906.
erase the request. Then we're gonna request the new wind uplink, just provided by active sky.
Taxi. SkyWest 3023, runway 24 left, taxi via Echo 15, Echo Yankee Delta Kilo Echo 6. Runway 24 left, taxi via Echo 15, Echo Yankee Delta Kilo Echo 6, SkyWest
Loaded in.
3023.
We'll execute. Then we can go into FMC COM, descent forecasts off.
Gulfstream 595, runway 25 right, taxi via Alpha 6, Alpha Foxtrot, hold short of runway 25 left.
I'm gonna just try something. KLAX slash 25R.
United 1621, ready to taxi. United 1621, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 6, Bravo 1. Runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 6, Bravo 1, United 1621.
There we go. KLAX is 25 right. I'm putting that fix info. I'm just curious to see if it actually.
Also 25 left, Cessna 286. American 238, ready for pushback.
Never mind. Can't do it.
Cleared for push and start.
Pushback approved. American 238.
SkyWest 6213, ready to push. SkyWest 6213, push and start at your discretion. Push and start approved. SkyWest 6213. SkyWest 5241, request push and start clearance. SkyWest 5241, cleared for push and start. Pushback approved. SkyWest 5241.
American 238, ready to taxi.
American 238, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 8, Bravo 1.
Nope. Invalid entry.
Right taxi via Charlie 8, Bravo 1. American 238.
Oh well, we don't need to worry about the fix info. And with that, folks, that's it. So I will pause the recording and I will come back to you when boarding is complete.
737 Max.
Which is going to be a long
Alaska
wait.
1326.
Though not as long as it would be if I were in a 380. Right, see you then. Hello, and with boarding complete, it's time for us to roll. APU start. Closing my door. I've released the air conditioning unit. Parking brake is set. And any moment now the APU should be running. Okay, ground power release. Ground flight leg, please disconnect the jetway.
Roger, standby.
Undocking the jetway, good. And we're going to be departing almost an hour before we expected to be.
Ground to flight deck jetway is operating.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 216.
Refueling complete, so I've put the fasten belts
Our
on.
flight time will be roughly 16 hours and 5 minutes. Now that the cabin door is
Okay.
closed,
Ground to flight deck
please
jetway
Jetway.
all
requested clear of
devices are in
aircraft.
airplane mode and your large devices
That's
are now
wonderful.
shut down and
Sir, please
secured.
could you confirm all the doors and hatches are closed, the ground equipment is removed, and the bypass pin is inserted.
For departure. Flight attendants, please prepare cabin for departure and cross-check.
I love the little artifact. I don't love them, literally, they're funny. Now, can it confirm those things that I asked it to confirm so far? So far, so silent. Ground from flight deck, are we cleared to pressurize?
Ground to flight deck, clear to pressurize hydraulics.
Alright. Okay, hydraulics handled, fuel pumps on. We'll have fuel in center, no doubt, so we've turned on the center pump. Yep, so far, so brilliant. Put my two flight directors on. Make sure I have the right thing. Ground, hello, Emirates 216 Heavy, request pushback and startup.
Emirates 216 Heavy, push and start approved, tail north.
Push and start approved, tail north, Emirates 216 Heavy. Okay, ground, we're cleared for push, tail north. The parking brake is set. Okay, it's requested the pushback. I'm gonna open up my Access GSX window just because I want to see. Yep, it is doing it. Now we use the rudder for turning the triple. The rudder pedals, that is. I've unplugged the tiller. I don't honestly need a tiller. In your own time now, GSX. Just is in position at the minute. Ah.
Ground to flight deck, release parking brakes, please.
Brakes released. Oh bloody hell! What the hell's going on? Oh! Pfft. I thought I'd done that. Wheel chocks removed.
Ground to flight deck, all engines clear, start at will.
So unfortunately, we're gonna hear PACX and Pegasus. Sorry, say intentions and Pegasus because I want to actually ask them.
Hello and welcome on board.
Folks, we'll be getting underway shortly, so please make sure your seatbelt is fastened and any loose items are secured. I'll be providing a safety demonstration shortly.
Okay, ground. We'll be starting engines 2, then 1.
It contains important information for everyone, even frequent flyers. Thank you for your cooperation.
Let's see if that actually works.
Roger.
They've just said Roger. Okay, starting 2.
Please make sure you have placed all your bags up here in the overhead locker.
Or, if you have smaller bags, you can place them here in front of you.
In first class, there are storage areas inside your suite.
And if you have a laptop, it needs to be turned off. Then put it in the overhead locker.
For takeoff, you need to put away your table, TV and footrest. Open your window blinds, and all seats need to be completely upright. Also, we recommend you keep your shoes on for takeoff and landing.
Please fasten your seatbelt whenever the sign
I think I've interrupted the safety briefing on say intentions. Good to know. Means the passengers are getting it, but I'm not.
Lift the top like this to unfasten it.
We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you're in your seat.
Okay, we have a good start on 2, starting 1.
Over the top, so we do not have to disturb you.
For departure, please keep your device.
Clear 1.
Roger, copy, good engine start, safe flight.
Clear in the air. To drop your device, please do not
American
rush.
1592, request push and start.
We will be more than happy to help, and this could avoid moving the seats, which could damage
American
your phone.
1592, pushback
Everyone
approved.
knows it's now illegal to smoke on board, but just
Clear
for
push and
clarity,
start, American
it's also
1592.
known as electronic smoking devices.
And in case you didn't know, all the laboratories have smoke detectors.
If there's a change in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will appear from above you. Pull the mask towards you like this to start the flow of oxygen. Put the mask over your mouth and nose, adjust the strap, and breathe normally. And always put your own mask on first.
Skywest 3283, ready for push and start.
Event for the emergency. When cabin crew tell you to brace,
Skywest 3283,
lean
push
forward
approved.
against the seat in front of you, like this.
Cleared push and start. Skywest United.
Ground to flight deck, please set parking brakes.
Flying brakes up.
Like this.
There are life jackets under.
And we have 2 good starts. He cleared to disconnect.
And pull it over your head. Bring the
Ground,
tape
Air
around
Canada
your
552, taxi to the gate.
front.
United.
Roger, copy, good engine start, safe flight.
4 left taxi via Charlie 6,
Only
Charlie
let your
Kilo,
life
Echo,
jacket
Echo
at the
6.
door.
Yes! The confirmation worked!
Taxi via Charlie 6, Charlie, Kilo, Echo, Echo 6, United Airlines 3782.
There's a light
Was that human?
on your life jacket to attract
That
attention.
United guy.
Cabin crew will give out life jackets or life cots for instance.
Take a moment to
Alright.
Air Canada 552, taxi to parking via Whiskey Delta Kilo Bravo, Charlie
You take
7.
our APU off.
16 emergency exits on this Airbus A380.
Whiskey Delta Kilo Bravo, Charlie 7, Air Canada 552.
If we need to evacuate, leave all your bags behind and follow the
Delta
lights on the
8908,
floor
cross runway
to
7 left.
exit. Take off high-heeled shoes before you
What was it to
descend.
XPDR?
Crossing 7 left, Delta 8908.
Thank you for your attention. And if you need a reminder of any of the safety steps, check the safety card on the seat.
I hope that St. Intention says ground thing is removed.
Ground to flight deck, bypass pin removed.
Cross runway 6 right, Air
Roger
Canada
that. Please show us the pin on the left side and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.
Our colleagues will be with you once we're airborne to ensure you
Japan Air
receive
62, cross
that
runway 7 left.
experience. Thank you.
Roger, stand by for pushback.
Cross
No.
7 left, Japan Air 62.
Okay, we've had the clear signal.
Air Canada 552,
So-
give way to the United 787.
Flaps, set flaps 5.
Giving way to the United 787, Air Canada 552.
You'll find
Is there a reason my FSCI PC? Oh, because I'm in a.
along with a choice of entertainment that's so vast and
Okay, I need to.
you may not want your flight to
1 second.
Don't you just love flying?
American 15902 ready to taxi.
From drama,
American 15902 runway
comedy.
25 right taxi.
Okay, we've set the profile. Let's see if it works now.
time favorites.
That's fine.
Runway 25 right taxi via Charlie 9 Bravo.
Yes, there we go.
From Hollywood
Solved.
to Bollywood.
Shit. Folks, don't ever press slew.
Our entertainment comes in 50 languages. Or how about some science fiction?
I should actually unassign that. I will never put my bacon light on.
Requesting push and start.
Can I get you anything else?
And I never said auto brakes rejected takeoff. I said it now.
Push and start approved. Tail north.
You'll find everything.
Okay, then flaps are set. We'll arm VNAV. No, it won't arm level change because it's a vector.
United Airlines 372.
From comedy, drama, even documentaries. There's so much to choose from. And on most
V2 is 172, I believe, which I've now set.
Skywest 3283
I've
ready.
reset.
tennis, golf, cricket,
Um,
and so much.
Skywest 3283 runway
And there we
24
go.
left taxi.
Right then,
via
flight.
Echo 17
Oh,
Echo
trim!
8 Delta
Trim,
Echo
fellas,
Echo
trim.
6.
2.75 units to BA.
While you're listening to your favorite
Runway
songs,
24 left
stay in touch
taxi
with
via
friends
Echo
and
17
multiple buttons.
Echo Yankee Delta Kilo Echo Echo 6 Skywest 3283.
If you're in the mood for a little
Does my
fun.
wheel not work?
And you can even play against
I'll tell you why.
Ground, WestJet 1102, taxi to parking.
WestJet 1102 taxi to parking via Hotel 7 Hotel Lima Echo Delta 8.
Emirates branded merchandise. Find out more in our
Hotel
Emirates
7 Hotel Lima Echo Delta 8 WestJet 1102.
Fly with Emirates, the more you'll be rewarded. If you're a member of Skywards.
Press
Our
ESC to
frequent
save
flyer
and back.
program.
H.Alpha flight control.
Delta 951 ready for
Upgraded
push and
to
H.Alpha
start.
flight control. Button.
Delta 951 pushback
Press
crew.
ESC
And
to save.
benefits are available using your
H.Alpha
miles.
flight
And
control.
you can collect even
Button.
more miles
Roger,
by shopping
pushback
Delta
approved.
Flight
Delta
Control or with
951.
Skywards credit card. You can
Press
even
ESC to
donate
save
your
and
miles to
back.
the Emirates Airline Foundation,
H.Alpha flight
a
control.
non-profit charity with a proven
Southwest
record of improving the
2846
lives of
request
children around
pushback.
the world. Should you wish to donate on today's
Southwest
flight, you'll find an
2846
envelope
pushback
receipt
approved.
Create.
or ask your cabin
Push
crew
and
to
start
donate using
approved.
your credit
Southwest
card.
2846.
Are you
Dollar alt
ready?
text. Button.
Let's go.
H.Alpha flight control. Button. H.Alpha flight control.
Delta 39 request pushback.
I hate this.
Delta 39 pushback approved.
H.Alpha flight control. But H.Alpha flight control.
Push and start
Button.
approved. Delta 39.
Press ESC to save and back. Press space to select. Press N to reset to defaults. Press H to more info.
Boeing Twin I've written. Is that what I called the Blackbird profile?
Bravo.
Giving way to the Frontier Flight 320 Neo, WestJet
H.Alpha
1102.
flight control. Button. Press H.Alpha flight control. H.Alpha flight control.
Skywest 6185 ready for pushback.
Yes.
H.Alpha
Skywest
flight control.
6185 cleared for push and start.
H.Alpha flight control.
Cleared
H.Alpha
for push
flight
and start.
control.
Skywest 6185.
Boeing
Press
Twin.
Resume.
There we go. Now I should be able to spin my wheel. There we go.
Ground, United 530, taxi to the ramp. United 530, taxi to parking via Whiskey Delta, Kilo Bravo, Charlie 7. Whiskey Delta, Kilo Bravo, Charlie 7, United 530.
2.75 is set. Flight control check.
WestJet 1102, cross runway 7 left.
Cross runway 7 left, WestJet 1102.
Full up. Full down.
United 530, cross
Neutral.
runway 6 right.
Full left.
Cross 6 right, United 530.
Full right. Neutral. And the rudder.
Delta 951 ready to
Full left.
taxi.
Full right.
Delta 951,
Neutral.
runway 24 left.
Flight control
taxi
check
via
complete.
Delta
Tax
10,
checklist.
Charlie
Anti-ice.
Echo, Tango,
Auto.
Echo,
Recall.
Romeo,
Checked.
Delta
Auto
10,
brakes.
Echo,
Ready to take off.
Echo
Flight
6.
controls. Check. Ground equipment. Clear. Before tax checks complete.
Runway 24 left taxi via Delta 10. Charlie Echo November Tango. Echo Romeo, Delta 10. Echo. Echo 6.
Delta 9er 51.
Jeez, that's a long taxi. Emirates 216 Heavy, request taxi.
Skywest 3822, cross runway 6 right. Emirates 216 Heavy, push and start approved. Tail north.
Negative. Emirates 216 Heavy, request taxi.
Cross 6 right, Skywest 3822.
Should I just type it out?
Emirates 216 Heavy, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 10, Bravo, Bravo 1.
25 right, taxi via Charlie 10, Bravo, Bravo 1 for Emirates 216 Heavy. Calculate via say intentions.
Ground, American 1966, taxi to parking. American 1966, taxi to parking
Right.
via Whiskey Delta, Kilo.
We're on the
Bravo,
center
Charlie
line.
10.
Parking brake released.
Whiskey Delta, Kilo,
Taxi
Bravo,
lights on.
Charlie 10, American 1966.
Let's go.
United 530, give way to the Skywest Embraer 175 on your right.
We'll give way to the Skywest Embraer 175, United 530.
American 1966, cross runway 6 right.
20 knots. Oh.
Cross runway 6 right, American 1966. Skywest 6185, ready to taxi. Skywest 6185, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 3, Bravo, Bravo 1.
Quite a long taxi.
Runway
So I can
25
speed
right,
up the
via
taxi.
Charlie 3, Bravo, Bravo 1, Skywest 6185.
This is one of those routings where it's going to constantly go, warning, approaching this runway and that runway and that runway, and it's going to go off route, off route, off route. There it goes again. We are actually slowing down, so I'll give it a bit of thrust.
Kilo Bravo, Charlie 5. Whiskey Delta, Kilo Bravo, Charlie 5, Southwest 1408.
Land Peru 2479, request pushback.
Land Peru 2479, push and start approved.
Pushback and start approved. Land Peru 2479.
Actually, it's supremely good to be in a 777. I love this plane. I always think that I'm gonna go... Every time I fly in the 330, 380 even, I'm like, oh, the 380 is so great because it's really controllable and whatever. But the Boeing stuff is what I know, right? It's like my familiar ground, and these bar sounds are just unbeaten. They're louder, but they're also just high quality, and they're just brilliant.
2102, taxi to the ramp. Delta 2102, taxi to parking via Hotel 7, Hotel Lima Echo, Delta 9er, Whiskey Echo Sierra Tango. Hotel 7, Hotel Lima Echo, Delta 9er, Whiskey Echo Sierra Tango, Delta 2102. land Peru 2479er, runway 24 left taxi via Delta 10, Charlie Echo November Tango, Echo Romeo, Delta 10, Echo, Echo 6.
Runway 24 left taxi via Delta 10, Charlie Echo November Tango, Echo Romeo, Delta 10, Echo, Echo 6 land Peru 2479er.
Taxiing this fella's so much easier.
American 135, taxi to parking via Whiskey Delta Kilo.
Whiskey Delta Kilo, American 135.
Ground United 469er, taxi to the ramp. United 469er, taxi to parking via Hotel 7, Hotel Juliet Bravo Charlie 7.
Hotel 7, Hotel Juliet Bravo Charlie 7, United 469er.
Over to tower for Emirates 216 Heavy, bye bye.
Contact tower on 120.905, safe flight.
Over to 120.905 for Emirates 216 Heavy, bye bye. Tower, hello, Emirates 216 Heavy, ready for departure. To come to a stop.
Southwest 1408, hold short of runway 6 right. Emirates 216 Heavy, Los Angeles Tower, runway 25 right, hold short, you're number 2 behind the Embraer 175.
Holding short 25 right, Emirates 216 Heavy. So be it. Now this plane's slow enough that we don't...
216 Heavy, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
Oh good. 25 right, line up and wait, Emirates 216. Landing lights on, runway turn-offs on, turn right.
Emirates 216 Heavy, hold short, runway 25 right, you're number 2 for departure behind the Embraer 175.
Shut up, you just said line up and wait, so that's what I'm going to do.
Emirates 216 Heavy, runway 25 right, winds 250 at 7, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
25 right, cleared for takeoff, fly runway heading, Emirates 216. Little manipulations now.
Sky West 3283, short of 24 left, ready for departure. Rolling 24 left, Sky West 3283.
Delta 2102, hold short of runway 7 left.
Hold short of 7 left, Delta 2102.
On runway 25 right.
Copy that.
Delta 951, when ready, contact departure.
Over to departure, Delta 951.
Sorry about that. Takeoff checklist. Before takeoff checklist complete.
Delta 2541, contact ground on 121.75.
Are we ready?
Ground, Delta 2541.
Take off.
Skywest 6185, contact departure. Good day.
Over to departure, Skywest 6185.
Takeoff thrust set, indications normal.
Airspeed alive.
Checked. Thrust set.
Hold short of runway 7 left.
Hold short of 7 left, United 469er. 80 knots.
Checked.
Southwest 1408, hold short of runway 6 right.
6R holding short, Southwest 1408.
Delta 210,
Lee 1.
runway 7 left.
Rotate full speed, runway 7 left, Delta 2102. Positive rate.
Gear up.
United 469, hold short of runway 7 left.
Hold short of 7 left, United 469er.
And it's trimming to match the speed.
Hold short of runway 6 right.
Hold short of 6 right, Southwest 1408.
1,000 feet. Autopilot.
Emirates 216 Heavy, contact departure.
Over to departure for Emirates 216 Heavy. Bye bye. Listen to that! Departure, hello, Emirates 216 Heavy, passing 2000, climbing 5000. Listen to those engines!
Emirates 216 Heavy, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000, turn right, heading 330, direct Gorman when able, then on course.
Climb, maintain 10,000, direct Gorman when able, then on course, Emirates 216 Heavy. Flaps 1, speed not checked. Why it's doing that.
Departure, SkyWest.
Okay.
3283.
Direct.
2000 for 4000.
SkyWest 3283.
Gorman.
Departure, climb and
Execute.
maintain
LNAV available.
1000.
LNAV.
SkyWest 3283.
VNAV available. VNAV. Flaps 1.
SoCal departure, SkyWest.
Speed checked.
283, 1000.
Flaps 1.
SkyWest 3283, SoCal departure, roger.
I love having such good takeoffs on this plane.
SkyWest
It's just phenomenal.
Los Angeles Center on 132.6.
Absolutely fantastic. Flaps up. Speed checked. Flaps up. Runway turn off, lights off. Flaps up, no lights. After takeoff checklist. After takeoff checklist complete. $200 LR, baby. Mwah. Beautiful.
Departure, land crew 2479, 2000 for 4000.
Emirates 216 Heavy, climb and maintain 12,000.
Climb 12,000, Emirates 216 Heavy. Set, 12,000 checked. Even at such weight,
SoCal departure, radar contact.
except it's not really, we've got plenty of... I should tell you exactly what we've got.
1000, land Peru 2479.
Departure citation 398 Bravo Bravo 1500 climbing via.
We've got 9 first class passengers, 33 business class, and 191. Load level. There we go.
Departure Delta 39, 600 meters for 1,200 meters.
Emirates 216
335 passengers, including, I believe, some infants. Over to 125.8 for Emirates 216 Heavy. Bye-bye. LA Senna, hello, Emirates 216 Heavy, passing 10,000, climbing 12,000. Passing 10,000 feet, landing lights off.
Cabin service will begin shortly,
Taxi lights
and I will
off.
be around to assist you. Thank you for flying with Emirates.
Thank you.
Southwest 43, climbing flight level 340 for flight level 260.
Emirates 216, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon, Van Nuys, altimeter 29er, 9er1, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb maintain flight level 200 for Emirates 216 Heavy. Set, flight level 200 checked.
Southwest 4300, traffic 12 o'clock and 20
Listen
miles.
to her as she roars. You can hear that she's accelerated up. Absolutely gorgeous. What does my Pegasus say?
Alaska 1355, contact Oakland Center on
Lift up.
1.8, good afternoon. Over to Oakland Center on 1.8, Alaska 1355.
Yeah, absolutely fan-bloody-tastic. Pegasus is happy. No stalls, no over-trimming, nothing. No getting stuck, not being able to climb for ages because we're above the maximum takeoff weight. Nothing like that at all in this plane. It's better to, actually, I've just really given it thought, it's better to fly. The 13-hour flight to Sydney was okay in a 380. Which actually is weird because of that weird ass thing not climbing properly, but anyway. Anyway, this plane doesn't have that problem. I press one button, the thrust manages itself.
Flight level 280, climbing flight level 280. United 1981, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon.
Hey there, mate. Could you take over the communications, please? I only miss.
I'll handle the radios.
I only miss my tour guide, but we got full ground services. Honestly, it's today's flight. Touchwood could not have started any better than it did. Could not have started any better. Flaps up, speed brakes are of course retracted. APU was already. Oh, I'm just thinking if there's anything else I've missed, but I really don't think there is. It's like should I take a picture of the ICAS?
Flight level 320. Climbing flight level 320, United 1981.
Flight phase. I actually want to see what we can get. Primary flight display, navigation display. I'm curious. I need to find out. I think one is control. Well, we'll find out what views we need. I'm lovely and loud compared to the plane, even if I talk extremely quietly like this.
Los Angeles Center, Skywest 6185, 17,000, flight level 200. Skywest 6185, roger.
Okay, set standard. Standing cross check, positive vertical 190 now. Check. See, also the keyboard shortcuts. PMDG don't give access to displays, and that's a bit bad, but they give access to
Emirates 260, climb and maintain flight level 280.
everything else, and we've played up to the cruising altitude, folks.
Climb and maintain flight level 280, Emirates 216.
Set, flight level 280 checked. I'll do me step climbs, and that's all for me to show you. There we go. Just crank up my speech a little. So we're going to go into my legs page and we're going to find out FMG.
Skywest 6185, maintain Mach 184. Maintaining Mach 184.
It's already set. It's already set to climb us up to flight level 300. Except it's wrong. We need to go to flight level 290. What did I just say?
Skywest 6185, climb and maintain flight level 240.
We're cleared it, Trek.
Flight level 240, Skywest 6185.
We can't go direct there because oh, that's why we got 29, that's why. Get rid of that. Hit trick, direct, execute. And yeah, it's actually, that's quite the shortcut. Let me just check. Can we climb up flight level 310?
United 39, climb and maintain flight level 320, report level.
Optimum is flight level 290, so that's what we'll do. Emirates 216 Heavy. Request climb flight level 290 due performance.
Level 290. 1 and maintain flight level 290, Emirates 216.
Okay, that's set. To flight level 290 checked. Yeah, you can hear the noise there of the phasing. But let's... Flight level 310 step climb. We'll step up there. Then
Flight level 280, Skywest 6185.
That's actually flight level 330 step. (6500E). Flight level 350.
Skywest 3283, flight level 180, climbing, flight level 200.
Never programmed it in, because I'm an idiot.
Skywest 3283, Los Angeles Center, roger.
Stepping up through 5065 0 east. Then Artat 370. Get up to 39er. And this is content of the 370. Good. Execute. And with that, that's all I have to show you folks. So I'd like to thank you so much for listening, and I am going to have a look at my navigation display from time to time, so the sound may... Well, the sound won't change because I'll dub it over, but the view may change very briefly. We might lose a little bit of the scenery while we zoom in on an instrument, but it'll be for but a split second to the time lapse. So all I can say to you, my friends, is to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
contact mean head approach on 122.5.
Contacting min head approach on 122.5. Emirates 216. Minute approach. Emirates 216 Heavy, good afternoon. Flight level 190 descending via View 4 Charlie.
Emirates 216 Heavy, minute approach identified. Cleared, full dot transition. Expect the ILS runway 30 left approach to Dubai. Let me know you've got information for speed information.
Clear dual dot transition. Expecting ILS runway 30 left approach to Dubai. Emirates 216 Heavy.
Hello, and a very warm welcome back. We really do hope you've had a safe flight. We've just been put in touch with the approach controller. We're descending past flight level 160. Yeah, I thought I'd have a slight format change this time. We are descending via the VUTEP 4 Charlie arrival, which is exactly what we were planning for, so all is working out frightfully well. It is now worth doing our landing performance, and since we will use the flight tablet, but since the prog page gives invalid information, as in it gives us a ooh, apparently this thing's showing debug logs. I've never seen that before. I thought I'd disabled developer mode. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do that properly.
Main menu, settings, general screen, tab 1 of 5.
Because I had it enabled at one point.
Advanced legal end credits. Advanced op developer mode activated. Developer mode deactivated. Resume.
Oh, peace and quiet. There we go. Right, flight tablet. But yeah, the prog page gives bad information, so we have to work it out for ourselves using the legs page. Or to be precise, the route data page. So what we're going to do, as it says here, it's estimating 14.9 tons, 16.8, 214.8 minus 1.9. 212,900 is our estimated landing weight, or thereabout. Oh god. Landing en route, of course. Runway 30 left. 20 feet means we need to set our minimums to 220. There we go, we set that through EFIS control. 3724 meters. See, this is actually expecting us to lose an extra ton of fuel, which we would if we went missed. 212935 is what we're going to type. A/C config on. No anti-ice. You won't worry about auto reverser. I want to see if we can land on as little auto brake as we can get away with. So we'll first look at auto brake 1. And now they say, I did a bit more research, it reckons I should add about 15%. So multiply the distance by 1.15 to the actual required distance. Okay, because it's a different plane. This isn't a 300 ER, sorry. 25/148 is our approach speed. Put that in. We've leveled off, I see. Not an issue though. So this is 3039. So we're going to do 3039 times 1.15. 3494 is what we're looking for. So what exit have we got? We can exit on Kilo 5. That's the closest we've got. That's 3502 versus 3494. And it's a left degree turn. 1 degree turn to the left. I want to see though that this actually works. We're going to go all the way to the end of the runway because I mean we want to reduce runway occupancy time, but honestly I don't think it'll increase it much. Auto brake 1 is what we're going to use, and it's not on disarm, it's actually on 1. So in theory it should decelerate. And there we go, that's my work done. And now we may continue our slow and steady descent into Dubai. We're just passing 11,000 feet. We actually need to set QNH. And it would help if I also set the correct unit, wouldn't it? QNH 999 across check, passing for the 105 now. Check. I also can put the fasten belt on. Should have done that ages ago.
Folks, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign.
He has.
Gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten seatbelt.
Okay, passing 10,000 feet. Taxi light on.
We have begun our final descent into Dubai. Flight attendants will be passing
we are now beginning our final approach to Dubai. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Ensure your seatbelt is fastened, your tray tables are put away, and your seats are in their full upright position.
Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any
42
larger
degrees Celsius
electronics.
with clear skies. Our assigned gate is Concourse C Gate F9.
Foxtrot 9. And there's Foxtrot 9er. Finally, my say intentions to start giving me gates that I can actually find, or maybe it's MSFS BA that's giving me the gates that I can actually find. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway. Oh wow, we're cleared. Okay, they've said cleared all that transition, so in English that means that we're not getting a vector. It means we just gently cruise down to the destination. Now, how far are we from Zedpo? $29 miles from Zedpo. So I think we already were doing it, but intervene 220 knots. Give it a little speed brake so that it doesn't slow that descent. You can hear that click. As I lift the lever. Flaps 1. Speed checked. Flaps 1. Speed brake down. And I'll tell you what, because we're going to be here for an eternity, I'll speed this up until we're cleared approach, and then I will come back. See you then. Hello, this is Toby from the future speaking, currently editing this video. Sorry about the slightly, well, much poorer audio quality of my voice. I just want to apologise for the reuse of the sound that I have in the background here during this sped up approach. I found out that having Say Intentions playing during the cruise makes life now impossible for me when I'm trying to get an ambient sound of the aircraft to sound as natural as possible. I've actually had to recycle an old cabin sound that I recorded some time ago, which is actually for the 300ER, not the 200LR, but I kind of decided that because they sound quite similar, hopefully it doesn't matter too much. I'd like to apologise once more for the inconvenience. Hopefully you can see this time-lapse approach okay. It's going to end as soon as I finish speaking, so, you know, take that as you will. But I have learnt my lesson. From henceforth, any more flight videos I make will have Say Intentions muted during the cruise, just like I did the first time. I will not try it again where I start the approach segment with Say Intentions telling me to contact approach. I think that was, you know, a nice idea in theory, but I think it just didn't really work out. So I really do apologise, and please do enjoy the rest of the flight. Hello, and we finally got the ILS, and as you would have seen, we had to go around twice. Once because I requested a direct that wasn't a clever request. Quite honestly, I was too high to do it, but whatever. And then the second time because I armed approach too late. But never mind. Localizer is captured, glide slope is captured. Clear down. That's 15.
Runway 30 left, clear to land. Emirates 216 heavy.
Flaps 20. Speed checked. Flaps 20. Speed brake armed. Flaps 25. Speed checked. Flaps 25. Landing checklist, landing gear, down, speed brake, armed, landing gear, down, flaps, 25 required, 25 selected, landing checklist complete. And we've got auto brake checked, we've got auto brake 1 selected today, so I'm looking forward to trying this, honestly. I'm hoping it works. We've given ourselves a couple 100 meters extra leeway, so hopefully all will be well. As per, I'll have to manually raise my speed brake.
Approaching 30 left.
Checked. At last. I could have landed by now.
500.
But who cares? My passengers are happy and we're going to arrive 10 minutes before they're expected. It's fine, landing checklist not complete. Oh, I've just noticed it's giving me the hundreds.
Minimum.
It shouldn't be doing that because I've given it custom equipment settings.
200. Minimums.
Whatever, continue.
100.
Here we go. I don't need to idle my thrust levers this time.
30. 20. 10.
My hands on my speed brake. Speed brakes out, reverse normal.
remaining.
Emirates 216, contact ground on 118.35.
60 knots.
600
ground on
remaining.
118.35, Emirates 216.
Feet on the rudder. Looking good, folks. Order break 1.
By ground, Emirates 216 Heavy. Good afternoon, clear to runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
20 knots.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Emirates
Dubai.
216
The
Dubai
local
ground
time
taxi to
is
Concourse
3:40
Gate F9er via
10 knots.
5 Kilo Zulu 6. Good day.
6 knots.
Celsius. You can now use your mobile device.
Taxi to Concourse Charlie Gate, Foxtrot 9, Aviation Kilo 5 Kilo Zulu 6,
Know
Emirates
that Dubai is home
216.
to the world's tallest building, the Burj
Remember to
Khalifa,
toss
which
it when
stands at an
opening
impressive
overhead bins.
828
Items
meters.
that
Thank you for flying with Emirates. Please remain seated
Approaching
until the comfort
1,
leads
2
up.
If you're
right.
making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
Kilo 5.
On runway 30
I never
left.
had my landing lights on, but we'll keep the turn
100
off lights
meters
on.
remaining.
$30 meters ahead. Off the runway. Read that taxi clearance, baby. And it's in. We apparently need to turn around. Not as badly as I thought, though. Nice and light all of a sudden. And since we're down safely, we can take up our... On a Boeing, I believe we can take our flaps up. Okay, flaps are coming up. Sharp turn. Landing lights off. And turn off's off. Beautiful.
Emirates 2 Kilo ready to taxi.
Emirates 2 Kilo taxi to holding point runway 30 right at your discretion.
Taxi to
This
holding
plane.
point runway
So
30
glad
right.
we've
Our discretion Emirates 2 Kilo.
anally did the flight. It took so long. We had turnarounds, we had
Emirates 528 ready to taxi.
all sorts of crap. But actually that stop was gorgeous. Auto brake 1. It definitely uses up the most runway, but it's great because it's user friendly on the brakes, and that's what I think that's kind of what you would do on a long runway. You use as little brake as you need, and you get off.
Sky Dubai 9005 ready to taxi.
Sky Dubai 905 taxi to holding point runway 30 right at your discretion.
Taxi to holding point runway 30 right, our discretion, Sky Dubai 9005.
Oh well. Okay, almost there. APU to start. We're slowing right down for sharp turn.
Emirates 2 Kilo cross runway 30 left.
Cross runway 30 left, Emirates 2 Kilo.
turns, so you can hear. Here we are. Close now to Foxtrot 9er. Going at 1 knot.
Emirates 2 kilo, contact tower on 118.75.
Tower on 118.75, Emirates 2 kilo.
Ugh. Like a pigeon trying to home in. Right with gate. Parking brake. Taxi light off. APU is running, so shut down. Mode STBY. Seatbelt signs off.
Emirates 216, copy, no pushback needed.
Yeah, because one of my switches has bound itself, and I don't know which one, and I can't make it go away because their stupid controls dialogue's completely inaccessible. Alright. Actually, there might be a way of doing it. Actually, I thought of one idea, but anyway. Alright. Let's depressurize the aircraft. Bacon light off. Fuel pumps off. Center pumps already off, so that's fine. Obviously, we keep the strobe light on. And then we can connect the jetway. It's docking the jetway.
Ground to flight deck, jetway is operating.
Good, good. Once the jetway's docked, we can release the parking brake. Actually, we'll go to tablet. I just realised you could only see my, not only, but you saw the tablet close up for the last age, which is clever. Sorry. Ground ops. Wheel chocks set, so parking brake can release. And I'm so happy with this that I am actually going to go ahead and do a full turnaround, deboard, cabin clean. I need to find out, I think my... Alright, jetway is docked. Yes please. Sweet! It actually works! My ground power is available. Good to know. Let's do that. Put the external powers on, and then we can also, while we're here, we're going to turn off the packs. We've requested the air conditioning unit. And now the APU can be switched off. Good. I flipped the switches to off, so I don't know quite why they stayed on, but anyway, who cares? Right, now that everything's connected up, let's request deboarding. deboarding has begun, and now that's happening, ta-da!
Captain, deboarding is underway.
That's good. We'll complete the flight.
Emirates 528, contact tower on 118.75.
I've said you live and you learn in my comments, which is true, you do. And with that, folks, with the passengers coming off the aircraft, it's slightly stupid that I didn't reset my trim, but that's kind of a minor problem because we'll reset it properly in the next flight. I've already installed scenery for it and everything, so I say, full steam ahead. Let's book for the next one.
Emirates 514, request push and start clearance.
Emirates 514 cleared for push and start.
Push back and start approved, Emirates 514.
Let's go to the rosters.
Guided by 733, request push and start clearance.
Sky Dubai 733, cleared for push and start.
Victor Alpha Bravo Bravo is our next destination.
And start approved, Sky Dubai 733.
It's a 3.5 hour flight. So actually, we will not do it in this plane, we'll do it in the 300E. Yeah, 300ER. Not the 200LR. Sorry about that, you probably heard someone come into the room. We are not going to book this flight just now because I do need to go out.
Ready to taxi.
So we're going to just let the
Sky
plane
Dubai 875, taxi to holding point runway 30
be
right via Papa.
deboarded.
Papa
I'm
2
actually going to
Alpha
go into my
November
payload
November
menu
12.
and set empty.
Taxi to holding point runway 30 right via Papa. Papa 2 Alpha November.
There we
November
go.
2, Sky
Plane
Dubai
is
875.
fully empty.
Emirates 514 ready to taxi.
Emirates 514, taxi to holding point runway 30 right via uniform Whiskey Zulu, Zulu 16, Kilo, Kilo 12, hold short of runway 30 left.
Oh god, I'm so
Taxi
sorry.
to holding point runway 30 right via uniform Whiskey Zulu, Zulu 16, Kilo, Kilo 12, hold short of runway 30 left, Emirates 514.
But the plane is fully empty, so I'm going to go ahead and just select deboard complete.
Sky Dubai 733 ready to taxi.
Sky Dubai 733, taxi to holding point runway 30 right via Papa, Papa 2 Alpha, November, November 12.
And then we're going to operate the jetway.
To holding point, runway 30 right by Papa, Papa 2 Alpha, November, November 12. Sky Dubai 733.
Ground to flight deck, jetway is operating.
We won't release ground power today. Let me just disconnect.
Alpha 6 Tango Echo Hotel ready to touch.
Release the aircon unit.
Alpha 6 Tango Echo Hotel, taxi to holding point runway 30 right via
Can I see the
Papa, Papa
temperatures
6,
in the air display?
November 12.
Taxi to holding point, runway 30 right via Papa Papa.
No, I
6,
can only see
November,
differential
November 12,
pressures
Alpha 6
and things
Tango
like
Echo
that.
Hotel.
Useful info. Plenty of hydraulic fluid left over. Our engines, though, are down to 65%. Okay. No problem. We probably have about enough. Although, honestly, we might still do a full oil change next time.
Air India 4210, push approved.
I like the idea of doing the turnaround, though.
Pushback approved, Air India 4210.
Doing a hour-long, for example, or a long turnaround.
Tango Hotel ready to push.
Might do that again.
Sky Dubai 3 Tango Hotel, push approved.
Roger, pushback approved. Sky Dubai 3 Tango Hotel.
Cool. Right then. Let's end PAC-X.
Ground, Oman Air 609 or taxi to the ramp.
Everyone was very, very
Oman
satisfied.
Air 609er, taxi to parking via Kilo 10, Kilo Zulu 8, Zulu Juliet 1.
It was a pretty long
Kilo
flight,
10,
as
Kilo
one of my
Zulu
passengers
8,
said,
Zulu
but
Juliet 1, Oman
otherwise
Air
we're happy.
609er.
Happy with my flight.
Saudi
Close say intentions. Right, Adiru's off. My pack's already off. We'll turn off for circs as well, though. Window heat's off. Strobe lights coming off. Emergency exit lights off. And I say we can turn everything else off as well. No smoking light off. Auto throttles off. Flight directors off. Alright. Electrical. External power off. Battery off. Ta-da! And that, folks, is my flight. I would like to thank you so very much indeed for listening today. It has definitely been fun. I'm a little annoyed about the go-arounds, but actually, other than the go-arounds, everything worked out so beautifully smoothly. And they actually did. I'm not even being sarcastic. Things worked out so well. So, what's not to like? If you do have any questions, I'm sure you will be perfectly hesitant to ask. And until next time...
TFM is shutting down.